Let's go to the ring right now, and our sidekick Dave Brown up there ready to tell us about the first bout. Dave.
All right, Lance, one of the teams already in the ring right here. We're waiting for their opposition to make their appearance right here for this match, which will be a one-fall, 15-minute time limit match. Here they come into the wrestling area right now, and as soon as they get into the ring, we will get underway with the official introduction. Stepping up onto the apron. Introducing first, over on my left, at a total weight of 443 pounds, both wrestling out of the state of Tennessee, David Johnson and Tracy Smothers. Tracy Smothers, David Johnson, going against him. They claim to be from all over the USA. They weigh in at almost 600 pounds. The Long Riders. Long Riders. One fall, 15-minute time limit match. Jerry Calhoun.
Long Riders wasting no time in taking off after Tracy Smothers, not even waiting for the bell to ring. The Long Rider still in his leather jacket, punishing Tracy Smothers. And Smothers in trouble, bounced off those ropes once again. And the Long Riders, with or without benefit of tag, hardly seems important at this point in time because they are very clearly, Lance, beginning to totally dominate the situation.
Boy, they have really got a bad reputation, Gordon. I have never seen them before together as the Long Riders, but they have got a reputation that precedes them that is something else. Woo!
Gut wrench salto by the Long Rider, and that's on David Johnson. And so Johnson coming up very, very slowly. Johnson having his problems now as the Long Riders, as I said earlier, totally dominating these men. The Long Riders are short on finesse, but long on brute strength.
Yeah, they're like that telephone pole clubbing you in the head. They get your attention. There's no question about that. This young David Johnson here now is a good young wrestler. He needs a lot of experience. And same with the big guy over in the corner, Tracy Smothers. I've seen him a couple of times. I think he has some good potential. But, boy, they're not getting to show a thing today, Gordon.
And the Long Riders countering those comments. It is Johnson now, the full body slam to the canvas. And again, they go through the perfunctory tag, but Johnson, with everything that he had, but that punch did not have authority. Johnson smashed into his own turnbuckle, and it's Tracy Smothers moving out. Smothers, a big fella, caught in the pit of the stomach, and it's the Long Rider now using a hard right hand and smashes him into the foot of the other Long Rider. So Smothers, as Lance mentioned a moment ago, a fine competitor, but a little bit short on that professional experience, and obviously that's beginning to tell at this point in time.
I think probably Tracy learned his amateur wrestling. He learns all the holds. He comes in there expecting to wrestle. You get in there with a couple of rough guys like the Long Riders, and you can forget all of that other thing in the basic wrestling.
Yeah, you can forget about the sit-outs and the switches and just try and defend yourself. Smothers tags up, and Johnson moves in and caught a tremendous belt in the chest. Another one into the chest. You could hear that resounding throughout the entire television sports arena. Johnson in a lot of trouble here as the Long Rider catches him in the thoracic area of the back and drives him back to the canvas. The Long Rider bringing him up now. Let's see with it. A backbreaker on David Johnson. Now that may be all she wrote for him.
I mean, he turned him into a U, and look at that. He won't get the pin. He had it right there, 1, 2, 3, and then pulled him up by the hair.
Well, this is the thing about the Long Riders. They have that sadistic streak. They don't. They want to make an example out of every single competitor. Brought him up. Full power slam.
Yeah, he took it that time. 1, 2, 3.
The mournful count of three. The mournful count of three on David Johnson. And so the Long Riders, making their initial debut here on Championship Wrestling, have proved themselves to be as tough a team as you're going to find anywhere.
Well, we got an interesting move on that power slam. Let's take a look at the way they use that power slam, because the pickup was a little different on David. Is that what you call it? Okay, Long Riders in front. I understand. All right, well, let's go back and take a look at exactly, and you saw how he did it. He picked him up, and boy, he floated him right down and almost threw it. Right now,